What's up with it, everybody? It's Lloyd. I got my boy Compton Ricc in the house. Episode 10, Lowriding with Lloyd. I'm just chopping it up. Brought him here out of Compton. Actor, musician, lowrider, you name it, he does it. We got a few things in the work, and I wanted to bring him on and introduce him. Say what's up with it.
Man, what up, man? It's your boy Compton Ricc Roc, man. We on what? What we on, man?
Lowriding with Lloyd. You already know. West up, baby. Yeah. Another day, another Impala. Fuck that shit.
And we bringing Compton Ricc Roc with the positive vibes. You understand me? We're going to keep it like that there.
Ain't no doubt. So the other day, y'all saw we did a little skit. If you know Compton Ricc, and if you don't follow him, go ahead and follow him. But he does a little bit of acting, was doing music, a few different things changing up. And we came over and did a skit at our house. He brought his whole team with him. And we shot that real quick and threw it online. Everybody seemed to like it.
Hey, man, you know what? That was some just thinking. I said, you know what, man, I need to do something, man, that's going to get some attention. And I said, I need to call somebody that got just as much attention as me. So I hit up Lloyd. I said, hey, man, you think we could put that yellow 61 Impala up on the thing? He said, man, ain't no problem. That's what I like, when motherfuckers keep it real. It wouldn't know, man, we're going to wait next week. Hit me up next month. Like, man, come through and do that shit.
We'll push that motherfucker out the garage if we got to. Look, straight up, I promise that.
That motherfucker came out just exactly how it was supposed to come out, man, and some legends in the making, man.
Yeah, man, that was really cool. I got a lot of feedback on it. A lot of people shared it, and kind of, you know, it's just a little prelude of what we got coming. I don't want to let go of any secrets, but, you know, we stay working. There ain't nothing that we ain't going to touch on. If there's money out there to get it, we're going to go get it, you know?
Right.
And so a lot of people know about my car. I call it Hustle 6'4", just because after I bought it, you had told me about the Nipsey Hussle relation, so I just thought I'd run with that shit. And so I bought the motherfucker. And after I bought it, as soon as I got it home, I swear to God, man, my DMs were blowing up. And I'd ask them, I said, man, fuck that. I don't want to sell it. I just got it. Right. Why didn't you go get it? They're like, hell no, we weren't going to get it from Compton Ricc. Nah, they were scared to go get it from you. I'm like, man, that motherfucker's cool as hell.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's one thing to show you. Your buddy was saying the other day, they never forget your past, but they don't want to see who you are today. They can't accept that. You know what I mean? They don't want to see you doing good things. And I noticed that about you. I mean, we fucked with each other on a few different things. Right. Then I ended up buying that car from you, and then I just kind of watched how you move. I saw you on social media. I wanted to, you know, help share and blow you up because motherfuckers aren't real these days. They want to hold you down, block your shit, not even like it. Your own fucking friends don't want to like your stuff when it's free. Exactly. That's the craziest thing, and I don't ever want to be that type of person. I want to be known as somebody that was equal with everybody. I mean, it doesn't matter. If I think you got something going on and I see you doing it, I want to bring you up. I want you to blow up. I don't give a fuck if you blow up before me. If you surpass me, it's not a competition ever to me. I want everyone to be eating, and I saw you doing what you're doing, so that's why I brought you on. I want everyone to be able to reach out, touch you. You know what I mean? Just tell them all your social media plugs and how to get a hold of you. Just drop it all down to them, your whole team and all that.
Right. Before we get to that, though, the hustle, what you call it, Hustle 6'4". When I got that car, man, my buddy talked me into it because I had a hard top 64 Impala, and it was clean. It was clean, and he was like, "Hey, man, I know where a rag at." I said, "A rag? You know, that's a California thing. You got to have a rag top in California, palm trees, everything. Sunshine, movie stars. Look." So he was like, "Come check it out." So when I seen the car, it had all the accessories, right? But I didn't even know that the car was in the last Nipsey Hussle video till like the middle of me having the car. And, you know, a situation came up where I had to let it go. Man, I sure miss it, but you know what? It's in good hands. Like
ain't no doubt.
Like my brother passed away. He had a Caprice.
Damn.
And I didn't want to sell a car, but I had to sell it.
Right.
And my brothers, they didn't want to get it. But before I sold the car, I told the dude, I said, hey, man, is it going to be a lowrider?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, it's going to be a lowrider. I said, well, you could buy it then, because if it ain't going to be a lowrider, you ain't going to get it. And the boy Sleepy got it. He used to be in high class. I think I can't think of the new car club he in. I apologize for that sleep. But, yeah, he got it now. And I could always go on Instagram and see the car. And, you know, it reminds me of my bro.
Right.
So at least I know the 64 ain't going nowhere out of state or nothing. So if I could
still see it.
I could always see it.
You know what's funny? That car that I got from you, I didn't realize that same guy that you got it from was in the Little Boozy video with me, Flavors.
Oh, is that right?
I looked back and saw it. I was like, damn, I was so close to that motherfucker that I didn't even know it was for sale. Yeah, I was dipping with him. It was him and his girl. They were in the video. It was a black couple you got it from, right? Yeah, that was him. I remember it had like, but it on the back of the 6'4", it had a black line around it or some shit.
Right, man. I've been getting lucky with these cars, man. I've been fortunate enough to, I done had so many lowriders, man. I love the culture, but right now, what I'm doing now, as far as my comedy, I was doing music. Well, we getting back to the music. That was actually what was that about, and we're gonna do something. I don't want to throw it out. I don't want to give it all out. My boy Papa Z stepped in, Papa Z Films. He stepped in, he was like, Rick, we need to do a podcast. I got some guys that's already doing one, and just come check it out. You know what I'm saying? So I came and checked it out with 3 of my partners. We all sitting there, but we was all trying to outdo each other on the talking. Right. So,
I feel it.
So my boy sent me some of the stuff. Right now, I'm new to the green screen shit. Right. So when I see it, I'm like, man, I don't like this shit, man. I don't like all these fucking flames and shit in this motherfucking shit. Right. So my boy, he was like, man, my boy Papa Z, like, look, motherfucker, just give me man, just chill out. I got this shit. Right.
I thought the shit was cool. I thought some of the settings were cool.
Hey, Papa Z, so motherfucking dope. He sent me some other shit.
Yeah.
He said, nigga, check this out. I said, I'm all in. Fuck it. I never even had a plan on doing podcasting.
Right.
But when he showed me what he could do, I said, I'm in. Fuck it. We on.
What's your podcast? Give everyone a little
Positive Vibes Podcast. They can find that on my YouTube channel, Positive Vibes Podcast. I don't have an Instagram for it. Yes, I do got a Positive Vibe Instagram, but it ain't popping like it's like my Compton Ricc Roc.
Start it off and shout it out. How do you spell it?
Positive Vibes. Just Positive Vibes. I think it's POSITIVE period VIBES. I mean Z. I'm pretty sure.
VIB. Okay.
Yeah,
there
Positive
you go.
Vibes.
Well, hit him up. Rebrand that shit and get on there and follow him on YouTube, Instagram, all that shit. Show some love.
Right.
So now Papa Z's got you turned on, so you on some different shit now.
Hey, man, look, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I had cut off all my friends, bruh. If you wasn't into what I'm into, if it was nothing that we got in common as far as this entertainment world,
right,
I don't want to hang out and talk about street shit. Now, I ain't gonna never forget where I come from. I got my partners, right? But as of right now, I got to do what I got to do to elevate Compton Ricc Roc. So
I agree.
That's how me and you here right now. You doing what we doing, this low riding shit. You know what I'm saying? All this shit, man. Entertainment. That's what we was born to do.
All relevant. No, absolutely. So you got some other projects in the work. You were doing some comedy skits and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm still doing comedy. Listen, bro.
Yeah, there was some good ones.
Let me tell you something, man. With this comedy shit, man. My grandfather, rest in peace. He was one of the most funniest cats I knew, and my uncle Mike Manny. Out of the city of Compton. He's funny as fuck. So naturally, I always had the comedian side in me, right?
Right.
But, we grew up being gangsters and thugs, you know what I'm saying? Wannabes, we all want to be gangsters and thugs.
Everyone
and shit.
does.
So I couldn't really express my comedic side, right? Because you got to always be tough.
Look soft.
Yeah, you got to be tough coming up in the streets. But when I went to jail, right, I noticed I used to just be myself and just talk regular, and motherfuckers will laugh.
Yeah.
But I'm really clowning. I'm like a clown. I'm clowning the shit out these cats up in here, right?
Right.
So I always had the funny shit. And then one day, me and my boy Young Shane from the Young Hogs, we was going to get a drone. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker got my drone stuck up on the roof. I'm like, nigga, you got to give me another drone. Fuck that. I don't want that shit. And I was really trying to hustle him out of a brand new drone, right? So we went and got another drone. But while we waiting for the store to open up, I said, man, you know what? This coronavirus, this when the coronavirus shit was really big, right? I said, we could get out of, we could come up with anything now and get out of our motherfucking house with our girl, all type of shit.
Yeah.
But we just clowning, but we recorded the shit, and then from there, me and my girl Curve Serving, we just started like, fuck it, let's just start clowning on Instagram.
Yeah.
Man, that shit started taking off.
I saw your TikTok blew up where you got like 1 million views or some shit you said one time.
Yeah, it got up there, man. They blocked one of my views got to 1 million.
Damn.
I was excited because I ain't never got 1 million views on a social media platform. And then my next one was like 4-point-something million. Then I got 1.5 million.
Damn.
But yeah, but I'm like, man, I thought you supposed to get paid when you do this shit. So I ain't even really been fucking with TikTok. They ain't gave me no motherfucking
You saw
money.
Instagram started monetizing now and running ads. Did you go through all the little shit on there?
Yeah, we for some reason, I don't know what the hell is going on with my stuff where they not let me do the ads, but I had to make another page, I guess a business page or something like that. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, you just have to upgrade your page. I can show you how to do all that shit. It gets tricky. They show me how to do everything. Fish and Nigel, anything that I need, social media stuff, needs or whatever, they just show me because I'm kind of, kind of sophisticated. You know what I mean? I'm getting old and man, you know how that shit goes.
It ain't that you old. When it comes to this money, they gonna make it real funny. They ain't gonna make it easy for you to get that cheesy, man.
No, they definitely don't. They want to block that shit. That's why when I heard about I don't know if you saw when I was telling everybody about the crypto and shit like that. Like, I knew it was going to blow up, and I was telling them fools when to sell, and everybody made a bunch of money, you know? I didn't want anything from anybody. I just wanted to share that knowledge. Maybe some, I mean, I did. I made some strangers come up. One dude came to me at the car show and was like, I just want to let you know I went in big. I made $400,000. I'm quitting my fucking job.
Damn.
And I'm going to start just living my life my way. I promise you.
See,
this shit happened. I was like, what?
Listen, man.
I didn't make nowhere near that. I'm like, I made 20 G's. I thought I was killing it. Like, this motherfucker really listened. And he told me, he said, I swear to God, I just threw it all in. I couldn't believe that. You know, I was like, you got balls of steel. You know what I mean? I was kind of for sure, you know what I mean? But not 100% for sure. But
look,
he did
man,
it.
That's the fucking good thing about having good people around you. When you got good people around you, man, it's the fucking past the moon is this fucking destiny, man. When
is.
What if he would have never had nobody like you to give him that game?
Yeah, right. I
what
told
I'm
him, man,
saying?
you should have approached me with some season Dodgers tickets or some shit. That's a lot of money, boy.
Right,
You know what I
400
mean?
G's.
Yeah.
You know we could buy them for 400 G's. We
Oh,
could buy
man.
2 rag top 59 Impalas.
Man, fuck that. We go out of state and buy 6 of them.
Right,
You know what I mean? We got to find them somewhere
you know
else.
What I'm saying? Yeah.
That's the deal. I used to do that all the time, man. Before the game really got high, I used to just always do it growing up. But it was like I'd fix them up nice, and then people would chase me down and want them, you know? And then I just decided, fuck, I'm going to flip them. That way I can drive all that I want to, switch cars all the time. No one will ever know.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know?
so you like me with this low ride shit. People be like, man, why you sell that? Man, I don't give. Listen, bruh. All you got to do, my grandfather used to always say, have you some money put to the side, you can get whatever you want.
Absolutely.
It ain't a such thing as you can't get another car.
No, you can. They're everywhere.
Man, and listen, I'm telling you this right now. We're going to have Hustle 2 coming out. Because soon as they pay us for this shit we doing, what we about to do, I feel give me another rag top 4 painted white, and I'm going to call that motherfucker. I might call it Suge Knight. You already got the nips. Well, I'm going to put the red bandana shit on mine and call it Suge Knight just to make people like, what the fuck is Ricc Roc doing?
I got that car painted, and I got it like a really bright white, and I had to put Dodger blue pearl in it. And then a lot of the stuff I got hydro dip.
Hey, don't tell him.
Don't tell him. I already seen it. I posted
Well,
it.
we can't tell them this shit, man. We got to just bust
By the time
their
this one comes out, it'll be out. But it's all blue bandana wrapped. It's going to be hard. I got a bunch of people that want to use it already.
I got to take a picture with that motherfucker.
You can. You could drive that bitch. I ain't.
Seesaw
You know what
that
I mean? It's the
motherfucker.
same thing. And then the frame on it was fine after the wreck. I guess it wasn't, as bad as I
That
thought
car
it
was
was.
fully wrapped. It was fully reinforced.
But a kid turned into my lane and hit me head on.
Damn, man,
in a
that's
little fucking Subaru.
But
Fucked
you know
my
what?
foot up. You know what I mean? I was like, I wasn't even tripping either, man. I was like, you know what? The kid hit me. As long as their insurance just fucking pays for my car and there's not going to be an issue, they didn't want to. And a lady started laughing at me, so I ended up hiring a lawyer. Now I'm in some kind of like lawyer battle, which I didn't even want to be in the first place. If they would, the lady was like trying to make it seem like it was my fault. I'm in my own lane. This motherfucker hit me almost head on. You know what I mean? There was no. There was a video and everything, so there was no doubt about it that he did it, and it just pissed me off the way they were laughing at me and acting like I didn't,
But it's like this, man. When we got these Impalas, it ain't no which camera I'm on. Which one of these motherfuckers I'm on? I want to talk.
Shit, I think it's all 3 of them.
Well, it ain't no stressing when it come to that blessing.
No, you ain't
As
lying
you hit
about
that Impala, we gonna get that dollar.
You need a shirt that says that for sure. Man. So it made a bunch of chips on there and different shit. So I just got the whole thing painted. So it's basically gonna come out brand new.
Right.
And they did take care of it in the end. So
right.
Well,
it ain't
I'm just
nothing.
waiting.
And it ain't nothing. All this material stuff could
It
be
is.
fixed, man.
It
Even
is.
if it was. That's the good thing about this shit, man. We don't take this shit personal. We don't
That was
take
my
it to
favorite
heart,
car.
man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Man, it was
the way
mine
that
too,
bitch
man.
rode, man. I'm telling you. And I never had power that worked like that. I'm like, man, that motherfucker's nice.
Ooh, that motherfucker. Hey, man, I would have broke up with my woman if she would have said anything negative about that car.
Yeah.
I don't want you drive. You fit to get your ass up out of here.
Gone. Everyone asks me what's my favorite car. That's my favorite one, and they trip out because the Live and Die in LA car. But I'm like, I like them both, but the Live and Die in LA car has been like a fucking battle. Like the worst side chick you could ever have, most money grubbing bitch, and just won't act right no matter what I do. I'm telling you, I'm battling this motherfucker like a wild bronco. But the Hustle 6.4, I just dipped right down the motherfucking street, and that bitch was, you know what I mean? It just had a nice action to it. Yeah. It hurt me for it to get hit. I ain't gonna lie, but it's coming back so hard. I mean, I guess fuck it's meant to be.
Yeah, some things is meant to happen. What got? Let me switch the table around. Let me ask you some questions.
Yeah.
What got you into low ride, man? How did you get started in this low riding game?
Man, we moved to Texas, and there was a dude that sold weed. I moved there when I was 14.
Allegedly, he sold.
Yeah, allegedly he sold weed, and he had a '76 Monte Carlo. Little switches on it, had the license plate with the rainbow lights that went around it, and 2 big ass 15s with so much bass you could barely hear the words. And he used to take his dip and smoke weed and shit. And I knew from that, having his, riding around in his car, that I wanted that attention. Like, everyone hitting him up when we go, and like everybody knew that motherfucker, you know. And I just, the feeling and the respect and then the love that I saw that he get, and like the people that were like, amazed by his car and shit. I wanted to do the same thing. I wanted to know that feeling.
Right.
So my stepdad, he said he was gonna meet me halfway, and if whatever I saved up, he was gonna match me, and I could get what I want. And I brought home a 1968 Camaro, like it was jacked up in the back, and big engine and shit. It was only $3,500. I'll be 48 July 25th, so this is 16, so this is back.
Right. What year car? What was that again?
68 Camaro, like a race style fucking jacked up Camaro, and I smoked him down, and he told me, man, you'll never have a car like this. And then that was like his excuse to get out of helping me, because he wasn't going to help me in the first place. Right. So I ended up going and getting a little 62 4-door, and it had switches on it. Bitch, you drive down the street, that bitch would be like, you have to hit the switches again. Every seal was busted, but when I saw him making it go up and down and shit, it wasn't. It's funny because I had cars with switches, but until I moved to California and had this 6.4 that was original Plato Plomo, I never had a car that would take off the ground. I only had lay and play or stock. That was it. Like, I wasn't riding like I am now. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like I was riding like that, but in reality, I wasn't doing it. And people give me a lot of credit. You know what I mean? But I'm just fucking doing my thing, trying to have some fun, and I ain't trying to get
lifestyle, man. That shit
just
is
trying
fun.
To share it. I'm not trying to get approval or credit. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to have fun with everybody. You know what I mean? Just when motherfuckers hate on me, the more people that hate on you, a person that hates on you will talk about you 10 times more than a motherfucker that likes you, though. So they're the best advertisement. You know what I mean? So the more they hate me for doing what I'm doing, man, go the fuck yourself. You know what I mean? What you gonna do?
Pull
just
up on the side of
keep
their
watching.
Ass. You pull up on the side of them with their girl in their car, and you pull up. You hit that motherfucking switch.
Relentless.
And you wink at their girl and you smash out. I used to do motherfuckers cold, man. Like, man, boy, low ride, man. My pops got me into that. Rest in peace, man. Ever since I was a kid, man, we've been riding in the back seats of cars and shit. But who really got me turned out was my cousin Pop Rock. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From just dipping car club, that motherfucker turned me out. We used to go to school and hit them motherfucking switches. Now I'm to the point now to where I could just lay the car, man, and just turn the beat up and just ride. I ain't even really got to fuck with the switches that had the music. It's nothing like that car just dipping.
Yeah, I like that swing. If you get it at the right, you know what I mean? You hit them lights and just it's not even on. Yeah, I like that feeling, but fuck that. I like getting that switch.
Yeah, but if I see you pull up, if you on some motherfucking, I don't give a fuck if you stock. If you pull up on some wheels with some dates, some spokes, I'm serving your ass. I'm giving it up. You know
no, I do. I mean, and people, I've never hopped anyone that I didn't like, you know what I mean, or have respect for their car, but I'll hit the switch on anybody. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Let's have some fun with this shit. Whether you 10 times higher than me or all that shit, that's good. Break me off then. I want that. Like, let's have some fucking fun with it. That's why I bought this shit, and everybody's like, man, why don't you put that car up? You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm going to swing this motherfucker till it falls apart. I mean, I love this car.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
You know, I'll put it back together again. I'm not going to, like, not fuck my wife just in case I die. The pussy be good for the next, man. Fuck that shit. I want them motherfuckers hanging down to their motherfucking knees. You know what I mean? I want everything. I want my car falling apart. And everyone, asked me, I'm going to leave. If somebody comes with the right price, everything's for sale. You could buy my cars. Not everything, but my cars. If you come with the right price. But I don't have the intention of really selling it, because that's one thing that I do have that nobody else has and can't have. You know what I mean? Like, it's mine. And I was a big Pac fan. And I'm not going to say Pac was my favorite, because Easy was my favorite. Out of anyone I would choose, you know what I mean, to have been able to kick it with and do a video with, it'd have been Easy. I just, growing up, listening to his shit, I just always fucked with his music. And when they split up, it felt like a heartbreak. I didn't even know the motherfuckers. I was like, oh man, they're battling each other, like all the ones that I like, and then the best diss song ever in the motherfucking history of the world came from that. No Vaseline.
Ice Cube.
I mean, no, what diss song can even come close? There really is.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you one. I'm gonna tell you. I like that one, but in my time, I like that motherfucking DJ Quick. What was that? Dollars and Cents.
Oh, when he shot at 8.
Oh man, that was a good ass diss
I
record.
fuck with that too. I was like, man.
I ain't never seen. Well, yes, I have.
Yeah.
It was 2 diss records I seen just totally in a motherfucking career. Well, I ain't gonna say in their career. This, I fuck with 8. Dollars and Cents and 50 Cent when he got on Ja Rule.
Oh man, that motherfucker! I love 50 Cent, dude. That motherfucker, his music's dope. I hated from when he did that stupid ass song with Jermaine or whatever. That shit's horrible. I like that old 50 Cent shit. You know what I mean? But his pettiness is uncomparable. I love how petty that motherfucker is. Did you see he like bought out the first 20 roads? That's some smooth shit, like legendary.
They can't fuck
you know
with
what I mean? That shit, this kind of shit that he does. It's funny. Did you ever see that one where like they pull up on people and they're walking on the street in New York and they're like, "What do you think about 50 Cent?" And they start talking shit and that motherfucker comes out behind them like, "What?" Puts his arm around him and shit. They're like, "Oh man, I'm just tripping."
The same thing you said with the Lowriding shit. The haters, man, they just Lloyd groupies, man.
Man, shit, they hate on everyone. I just get a lot of it.
Let me tell you why they hate though. This is why motherfuckers hate, because they see you in a position they want to be in.
All they gotta do is fuck with me. Let's all get there together.
Man, that's it.
Man, don't hate, collaborate. You know what I mean? Come on over and let's put something together and make some fucking money.
That's one of these shirts. Don't hate, collaborate.
Man, for real. They should. I mean, that's what motherfuckers should be on. I don't hate on anyone. No color, no fucking religion. I don't give a fuck what your political views are. This shit means nothing to me.
Right.
If you want to get some money and we got some similar ideas, let's get together and make some motherfucking money. I would prefer that. You know what I mean? I don't have time for the hate. You know what I mean? I'm looking through the motherfuckers. I don't even see their ass. I promise you.
Right.
You know, I see the little dumbass comments. I block them or fucking delete the shit if I want to.
I used to do that. I used to block them, but you know what I do now? I don't even say shit. I see the bullshit. I don't say nothing. Keep watching. Because obviously I got your fucking attention for you to even take the time out and say something.
Well, they just make another account.
I'm going to really make you mad. I'm going to make you go jump off the fucking San Francisco Bridge, motherfucker.
He going to make me go back home and unblock everybody. I just get tired of hearing this shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, fuck, dude. I've tried. They've bothered me so much. One dude even made an IG with my family pictures. So I was like, well, what's up? He told me this place to meet him. I'm like, shit, I'm dipping there right now. And I actually went. He didn't show. I don't think he sent me to someone's hood hoping something was going to happen. But I showed up at that bitch and stayed there from 11 to 1.
Damn.
Like out there. It would cost a fame too. My 62. I like had the lights on and shit. I was just like, you know, people were like, hey, man, what's up, dude? I'm like, oh, nothing, man. You know this fool? You know, I don't want to say any names, but they're like, nah, I'll never heard of him. So he obviously just tried to set me up, but this motherfucker just, I normally ignore him, but once you use someone's family pictures, you're the lowest piece of shit ever. You know what I mean? Someone's kids and shit. I put the freedom up there to share my family, and someone does some shit like that, I would never, ever in my life. You know what I mean? Even if I see my worst enemy walking by and they have their family, I may just give them that, fuck you, bitch, but I'm going to walk by you. I respect that. You know what I mean? Another time, we will definitely see each other again. I don't have that anymore, obviously, but I've always still carried myself that way. You know what I mean? You just not around somebody's family.
Well, check this out, man. Now you we can't move how we used to. Now you're a public figure. If you didn't know Long Beach Lloyd, now you know him. You seen him on the Lowrider set. You see him on the movies. You from Long Beach. Let me ask you this question.
I'm not from Long Beach.
No. What I'm saying is, we know that, but you representing.
I do represent Long Beach. My kids are born and raised here. You know what I mean? But I'm not from here. I just rep the city.
But you rep it good. You rep it better than some of these people that's from Long Beach, California. I want to ask you this question: have you did any collaborations with the Snoop Dogg, the Long Beach legend?
I did that video, The Countdown, when it first came out.
Swizz
Beats.
You're right.
Kane from Friday was up in that bitch.
You was in that brown folk.
No, the 62.
Was that you that seesawed the fuck out that motherfucker?
I did. That car had a badass spring setup.
That motherfucker was nice. I said, ooh, look at this motherfucker right here.
Yeah, when he says rest in peace, 213 Nate. Yeah,
you did that.
I had a nice spring setup on that. That car I was used to because I had it for a long time, but every car has a different style setup. So, like the 6 tray, it has those what are they called? Accumulators or some shit like not accumulators. I don't know, actuators, accumulators. I can't fucking remember. It's the first time I ever had them. They're like these tanks off of the tank that gives more play for like a smoother ride, and they really do work. But that shit when you drop it in the back, it's like, psst, You know what I mean? It almost looks like I'm like,
I
man.
like them square dumps. I like that. Doop, doop, doop,
Yeah,
doop,
yeah,
doop,
me
doop.
too.
I like how that motherfucker rock down when you hit them switches on them squares. Man.
The 6'4", man, dude, I missed that motherfucker. I kept bottoming that bitch out though. Once I got that on that fourth lick, it got so high. When I come down, I'd bottoming out.
Yeah,
I couldn't just catch that one right. I didn't get to enjoy it enough to get to learn that spring perfect because I was used to the what was in it, 3.5s or 2.5s. I'm not even sure.
Oh, man, that motherfucker. I put a piston up in that motherfucker.
That thing was hidden.
I had 11 gears in that bitch in the front and the back. That car with Mikey Hop Shop.
Oh, he did that car?
Let me tell you something about Mikey, man. When motherfuckers go to these hydraulic shops, right? Stop trying to go up there. If you don't know shit, stop going up there telling them what somebody told you. Put this, put that.
Oh, yeah.
Look, bro, this is what I need.
Do what he do.
You know, because I done had enough to where I knew what to tell him to put in the motherfucker. But all you got to do is say, I want this motherfucker to back bumper on 3 licks.
Yeah.
Man, don't worry. Make this. I don't want this. Pick this motherfucker up if it ain't back bumper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want this motherfucker hot. I want my ass to jump off the ground. All that.
Yeah.
He gonna give you a ticket. You gonna pay for it, and you get what you get.
I've never used their shop. I've always thought about it.
They dope.
Are
I
they?
ain't gonna even lie, bro. They dope. I ain't getting paid to sponsor them or nothing like that. But they know they do their shit, man. I like them.
I just took my 63 over to 1503 hydraulics. You heard of that dude?
1503. Not offhand.
Yeah, he's been cutting some of the homies' cars. I'm gonna try him out. But yeah, there's a lot of people that actually cut cars that you don't know about. That guy Tracy. I don't know if you know him. He was the one that had the 59.
The blue one?
Yeah, the blue one,
Yeah,
the Nipsey Hussle 59, the one that was on his obituary. Like that dude has all kinds of stuff. And then
right?
yeah. I talked to him, the hot rod guy that originally built the car. Like I traced it all back. People, when I first got it, people, I'm sure they probably did the same.
Shout out Hot Rod too, man. Hot Rod dope as fuck for putting them cars together. He had that, man. He got that car rolling. So listen, bro, you could drive that car up and down this fucking freeway with no problem.
Ain't no doubt that bitch.
I drove it back and forth to Riverside. I drove it to on a hot ass day too. What's that? What Armenians Lowrider, individuals out there.
Van Nuys.
Van Nuys, man. Yeah. I went out there, man. I was so fucking pissed off. Look, I seen a whole bunch. I think there's some Majestics. I seen a whole lot of lowriders out there lined up. I said, yeah, I'm fit to have me some fun in this motherfucker. I just got the setup. As soon as I get on Van Nuys Boulevard, I lift that ass up, hit that motherfucking switch. It came, boom, fucking hose bust on me.
Oh, man.
I was pissed the fuck off. I couldn't even get my chance to shine, but I got my time to shine on Crenshaw in that bitch, though.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
I used to see you out there swinging that thing. I couldn't believe it was for sale for so long. I'm like, these motherfuckers are sleeping.
Man, they be trying to lowball you, man. Like,
they do.
For what I let the car go for, people like, man, you should have never sold it. Man, listen, bro, I got shit I got to take care of.
I'm glad you sold it.
I got to take care of my business, man. The
business,
man. Business come first.
At that time, that was a pretty good price. And then it doubled up like 3 months later. I can't see that shit.
Motherfucker, God, what that nigga C-Mac say? What do you say? Motherfucker. Like, man, now they 100,000.
Oh, yeah. No, they went up. I remember. Dude, you know what's so funny? I was so hyped on getting that car. You had told me about that bolt being broken on the lower, but I forgot. I was ready to hit that bitch. Dude,
I didn't even notice it till the day before. Somebody came to look at it, and, man, hey, listen, it's very fucking important when you got these cars to maintenance these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah,
don't ride and
Dangerous.
park it and then get back out of it. Because, man, you could really fuck some shit up, man. Because like I say, I didn't even know, the shit was not even up in there, man. I'm like, fuck, I would have been fucked up. Because I be on that freeway. I do some crazy shit when I'm off in that lowrider, man. I have me a little sip, man, and I'm not even a drinker, bro.
Get wild.
I give me a sip, and it's, man. Let's talk about something else because I'm getting too excited.
So if you could go back to your 21-year-old self and give yourself some advice, what would that be?
21. Where was I at 21? 21, I believe I was in Corcoran State Prison.
Oh, shit. Maybe we should go back further.
So let's go all the way back to fucking 17.
That's when you got in trouble?
Well, I've been getting in trouble my whole life. I went to jail when I was like 14.
I started at 17.
Yeah. So if I could tell the younger Ricc Roc something, it definitely would be I wouldn't have got myself caught up in too serious in this game banging shit. You know what I'm saying? I would have went the other route and said, you know what, I'd rather be neutral because I could get money with everybody.
Right.
My daddy was a hustler, man. And my daddy used to tell my cousin and shit, like, don't pick no fucking color. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because money ain't, focus on your bread. Yeah. So I would have just told myself, you know what I'm saying? I would have just took my ass to school and just got more educated than taking the route that I took, because not that taking the route that I took, it taught me a lesson. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends, they not here right now. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, my ass went to prison.
Yeah.
I know it might sound crazy, but that's when I got my mind right. That's when I had 14 years to think about. Well, first I did 10, then I went back and did 4. The 10 years
Violated.
Now I got caught with a strap.
Oh, okay.
But the 10 years really didn't do shit for me. I got out thinking I was slick. Oh, I'm fit to slick every motherfucking body now. I done been to jail. I done sit trying to think. When they called my ass again, I went and sat down and did that 4 years. That 4 was worse than that 10.
Yeah,
it seemed like that motherfucking 4 seemed like 20 years. I said, fuck this. I'm fit to get out, get me a motherfucking job.
It was almost like that free world time. I was out for 14 months. It wasn't long, but it was almost like that shit never happened. It was almost like I dreamed it, and I was back up in that motherfucker like it never happened.
It seemed like your ass was on the street 2 months. But I'm going to tell you like this. What I would have told a younger self, man, just pay attention, stay focused, and watch your surroundings, man.
Yeah,
because that's what the fuck led me in prison.
Who you
the
fucking
first
with?
time? And my step pops, rest in peace. He just passed away on the 3rd of this month. You know, may God rest his soul, man. He used to always say. I remember when I first brought my strap in the house. I said, hey pops, we call him Greg. Hey, look what I got. He was like, man, you better get rid of that motherfucker, man. You gonna do something, and one of these motherfuckers gonna tell on you.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, these my homies. They ain't gonna snitch on me. And when I still think about that shit to this day, what he said. So you got
advice,
man. Watch your surroundings. So now I pay attention to every fucking body I hang around. If somebody call my phone right now and tell me some advice that's gonna lead me in the penitentiary or anything, cause me probably get killed.
Yeah.
I'm like, but what kind of friend is this?
Ain't your friend.
To call my fucking phone and tell me, oh, this ain't going on, that ain't going on. No, you need to go do that, motherfucker. I'm over here doing this Compton Ricc Roc shit. The old Ricc Roc, I done buried that motherfucker and put Compton on the front of it. And me and Compton Ricc Roc, we having fun. We on Lowriding with Lloyd. We doing shit.
Swinging in the streets. You know what I mean? Fun
Compton
shit.
Ricc Roc is
Prison
a fun
ain't no
motherfucker.
fucking fun. I try to tell everyone all the time, man, it sounds cool until you're up in that motherfucker. I swear to God. Go lock yourself in your closet with one of your homeboys and smell that motherfucker shit and then be locked up in that motherfucker in a hot goddamn summer day. I'm telling you.
One time I was in my cell, man, and this motherfucker took a shit. I'm dead sleep. Man, I woke up and looked, that motherfucker I said, if you don't flush that motherfucking toilet, I'm gonna flush your ass in it. Man, that shit was so goddamn
mandatory.
Funky,
you flush
man.
as you go. It's on.
Man, prison, man, fuck that prison shit.
Man, I'm telling you, I didn't want to get into it, but anyway,
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this before we get off this subject. To all you youngsters out here that's in these streets, warn with your so-called enemies. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna get up in that penitentiary. You're gonna see some of them people or some of their homeboys, and you gonna think that you about to get it on with them. And you gonna be fucked up when your homeboys tell you, we don't get down like that. Yep. I ain't talking about no county jail bullshit. I'm talking about some penitentiary shit. Your homies gonna say, we don't roll like that. We don't get down like that. We ain't going at each other. And you gonna say, what the fuck? So you mean to tell me I've been out here all this time warring with these motherfuckers. Now I gotta come to jail.
Be homies.
And be homies with them. And now I got life?
Fuck
That's a fucked up situation, homie. That's a fuck.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do a podcast with my son. My son is 11 years old, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna go pick him up this weekend, and we gonna have one of these type of conversations.
Yeah, no, you got to.
And I gotta pick his brain and see where he at with it. You
Just
know,
in case something ever happens, they can always go back and watch it. So who would you say? Who do you think's influenced you the most in life?
Influenced me the most, my grandfather.
Grandfather?
Rest in peace. Yeah, he was a positive dude. I told my grandfather, hey, can you send me the 48 Laws of Power? He said, the 48, what the hell is that shit, right?
Yeah.
I said, man, it's this book. It got this. He said, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you the Bible. Everything that's in the Bible, they didn't do nothing but take it out of here and put it in their words.
Right.
I'm like, man, I don't want the, you know what I'm saying? But he sent me the Bible and I got into it. But, man, my grandfather, man, rest in peace, man.
Best positive vibe, hell yeah. So, so where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
I see myself on an island with my beautiful wife.
Yeah.
And kids. I don't even smoke, but once the millions come, I'm gonna smoke me some of that bomb California.
That's
sticky,
what I got right here.
Yeah. But I see myself rich in the next 5 years, man. Just living life, enjoying life, man. Looking out for people and
manifestation,
giving back to the community, feeding the homeless. That's what I
Yeah.
want to do. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do. You know what's funny? I do a lot of stuff, but I don't ever show it on camera because I just feel like it's like a shot at the person. You know, if I was that person, I'd be like, man, don't film me, dog. Just give me the burger. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, just give me the burger. But I'm a hustler. And the funny thing is, you were talking about how your dad was a hustler. I can say this now, and it's funny. I don't think I've told anyone this. My mom, I mean, I've told them about my mom. My mom passed on the 21st, but I was out there, and days before, my mom was the most hustler, the biggest hustler I ever met in my life. She was slanging coke to her homegirls on her deathbed. Put that on everything.
Damn, mom's a hustler.
Bro, serving them, dude. I was like, damn, mama. You know what I mean? Like, let it go. You know what I mean? Like, fucking... Man,
but it's in her, man.
Rest in peace to my mother, man. She comes from, I come from one of the biggest hustlers ever. It was just everything in life she taught me how to hustle. And you know, I obviously turned to the easy shit of drugs and getting at it, you know what I mean? And I was a pretty smart kid, you know what I mean? But I used it for bad shit. I never used it for anything good. And I just was like the breadwinner. So whatever it took to get money, I was going to get it. And that's how it ended up landing me in prison, just being hungry, just feeding the fucking family. It wasn't like I was even trying to be greedy. I was just trying to make sure everyone was living good and had rent, and you know what I mean? I wasn't like, I don't even know if I had one gold chain before this one, and a motherfucker I grew up with stole it like a thief in the motherfucking night. You know, he didn't rip it off my neck or nothing. He just took that bitch when I wasn't paying attention. And that's one of the reasons I bought these fucking chains. It's just because somebody stole it from me.
Hey, I gotta make that a comedy skit.
Straight up, man. This motherfucker, dude, he stole it. He must have put it in his motherfucking drawers or something and took it out of my house because I wasn't like, this is my homeboy from school. I wasn't even tripping. Chain where it was, everything. Yeah, I only had one little tiny, it was the rope chain way back then.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Got my ass.
Hey, they got to get a metal detector so when motherfuckers leave, hold up, motherfucker.
Man, I went to sleep, woke up the next day, went to get my chain. I'm like, what the fuck? This same motherfucker.
Was he on crack?
No. The same motherfucker one time, I swear to God, my mom's like, where the fuck are your stepdad's jeans? I'm like, what are you asking me for? I don't
wear. Stole some jeans?
This came out of nowhere. I promise, man. I said, what are you talking about? She said, those jeans that were on the couch. I said, I don't know. I don't wear his size.
Yeah, he was on crack. You just didn't know.
No. This motherfucker was just a piece of shit. We were too young.
Listen, bro. How old was he?
We were like 14, 15. I broke in his house and stole the jeans back and then let his dog loose.
This was the 80s, right?
Yeah. It was like late 80s.
He was on crack.
I don't know, man. I got the jeans back from his ass. I think the motherfucker was just a piece of shit.
Damn.
What get you in the mood to go low riding?
What get me in the it's shit, man. Just knowing I got a motherfucking low rider. Shit,
Same here.
Let me tell you something, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. I don't give a fuck. I got to have me some James Brown.
Yeah, I like James Brown.
I put that motherfucking James Brown on. It's on and cracking.
Yeah. No,
I put on some of that Big Payback, Make It Funky.
Oh yeah.
Shit, it's on like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
then I throw on some of that Snoop. My friends say, man, you from Compton, but you play all Long Beach rap music. Man, I love that Snoop Dogg, that gangster shit, man. Some of that Dog Pound gangsters, man.
I'm about to do a video with Snoop Dogg, Dogface, and George Lopez. You can ride with me if you want to.
Goddamn right I'm riding with you, motherfucker.
Yeah, you can
I
roll.
met Snoop Dogg one time. The Game, the rapper, that's one of my partners, right? He calls me
Game's
out.
big as a motherfucker. First time I saw him in person,
man,
like,
Game,
God
he about
damn.
6'5", tall motherfucker. He's cool as fuck.
Imagine beefing with him and then seeing him in person. Like,
no, but look, but one thing about Game though, he's a cool motherfucker. The dude, man, he's not fit to. He's cool.
No, he seemed cool. We did that video
he's
with
solid
him.
as a motherfucker. He ain't no shit starter. Like he just Game when he go out, man. He just want to enjoy the night, man. He don't be tripping about that shit. But Game called me out to this peace rally, right? So Whack 100 like, Ricc Roc, you met Snoop? I said, nah, I ain't never met Snoop. So I go, he introduced it to me, and he was like, Snoop was like, oh man, I ain't on no rap shit right now, man. Because it was some serious shit. I guess it was some police brutality type shit. So we had all marched down to the LAPD headquarters. And but that was my first time meeting. He was like, I ain't on no rap shit. I'm like, nah, we ain't tripping about that shit. Like Ricc Roc, But Snoop, I would love to really, have a podcast with him also. It'd be cool. Imagine we had Snoop on the podcast, bro.
I think it'd be hard to get him, but every time I've ever fucked with him, man, it's been pleasurable. And he's hit. I've been out riding. I went to that Mel's Diner thing they have. He hit me up, remember who I was, and started chopping it up. Cedric the Entertainer was out there. Everybody was super cool. You know what I mean? So it probably was just on, a different scenario. Y'all probably would have hit it up and chopped it up. But one thing about it, he's always Snoop. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when I've seen him, he's quick talker and
Right.
quick catchphrase type guy. And he's always been super cool. But we're gonna meet him now. You gonna come with me to the dog face thing?
Oh yeah, we on one. Make sure I put on my khakis and chucks. Man.
No, you ain't lying. So you want to give out? We're gonna wrap it up with 5 words I hit everybody
Hit
up
me with
with.
them, man. Hit me with
But let's give everybody your social media shout out. Give your team anything we might have missed right now.
Compton Ricc Roc. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Compton Ricc Roc. That's COMPTON period RICC period ROC. That's also my TikTok. On my Instagram is Ricky Make'em. Not my Instagram. Man, that fucking weed you got me contact on my YouTube channel, man. Y'all can follow me at Ricky Make'em Laugh. Also, my boy Papa Z Films, man. Y'all motherfuckers want some videos, man. Y'all could go to Long Beach Lloyd. He can hook y'all up also, but y'all can hit Ricc Roc up, man. Me and Papa Z Films, man.
We'll all work together.
Yeah,
shit.
we go, hey, one team. There you go.
Yeah.
And my boy Popularity Contest, man. That's gonna be, y'all gonna be seeing him in also a lot of these skits. God damn it! Oh shit! It's a ghost in this motherfucker.
That's probably my mama.
I
That's my mama.
I shouldn't have mentioned that motherfucking name.
No
God damn!
shit.
Don't follow Popularity Contest. I know y'all follow Popularity Contest, man. But yeah, man. Shout out Long Beach Lloyd, man. I'm grateful for you having me here, man.
Appreciate
It's
that,
much
man.
respect,
Shit, much love,
man.
homie.
Got
You know
much
we do.
love for you, man. You don't even know what you did for your boy, man. I ain't gotta talk about it, man. I'm gonna come back with a white 64, and I'm gonna call it Simon.
Yeah,
Suge
hell
Knight.
yeah.
You got
I'm
the
ready.
Nipsey Hussle with the blue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a red bandana shit on
Oh
mine.
shit, yeah.
Just,
we gotta do that.
I'm just gonna give. You know what, man? I gotta give it.
I'll hook you up with my boy that did the band, the hydro dip.
Yeah,
Shit
man.
looks tight as fuck.
Yeah, man. When I come, I'm gonna do one for Suge. Now I don't even care what my Crip partner say, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing it in honor of Suge Knight, man.
Hope they let him. I
I'ma
hope
call
they
it
let him
Simon.
loose.
Man, me too, man. I love Suge for all that gangster shit they brought to
Yeah,
the
me
table,
too, man. I mean,
that,
shit.
that Death
fuck.
Row days, man. What the NWA was cool, but what the fuck would it been without Death Row?
Yeah, no, Death Row
Death
set
Row,
it off.
man. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, them motherfuckers
Yeah, they-
changed my life. Man, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, no, me too. So let me hit you with these 5 words. You just tell me the first word that comes to mind or words. Loyalty,
Love, man, and honor, man.
success,
Millions and millions.
yeah, life,
I love it.
comedy,
I love it too.
lowriding.
I'm gonna do that to the day I die.
You already know me too. Shit, I'm gonna pass it on to my motherfucking kids too. So here we are wrapping up episode 10, Low Riding with Lloyd. Compton Ricc out of Compton. Go follow him. Hit up all his social media. We'll holler at you soon. We got some big projects in the work. Another Impala, another day, another Impala. You already know how it goes. Later.
Hey, no, we ain't later shit. He said he gonna take me to the Snoop Dogg video shoot.
Yeah, we're going.
All right, we going.
We're going. Yeah,
I just
yeah,
want
it's
them. To,
on
I
like
just want everybody to know
It's
that we
on
going
like
to the
you
Snoop
just
Dogg
ride
shit.
with me. It's like on the 15th or something like that.
Can I see the car?
What car am I taking? I don't even know. Maybe it depends on which car we're taking.
Oh, he said maybe. I ain't see on shit.
All right, my boy.
What the fuck is? It's a ghost in this motherfucker.
No.